Hey, Mr. Rocky, I wish everyone knew how simple it is to generate free loan broker leads. Well, if it is that simple, Mr. Oz, why don't you show them how to do it?
Wise words. Obviously, Mr. Rocky is a very wise man, and it's in my self-interest to listen to someone like him. So that's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to generate free leads for your loan brokerage business. And if you don't have any loan brokerage business, and if you don't know what that is, well, my name is Oz Konar. I'm the founder of the largest loan broker training company in the United States called Business Lending Blueprint. So what I teach people is how to leverage financial literacy to generate more income. More specifically, we show people how to become the middleman between someone who's looking for money in the form of credit, capital, loans, properties, and matching them against people who have money and they want to loan it out to make more money. So you're like the middleman, what we call a business loan broker, and you make money by facilitating those transactions. In more simpler terms, you sell the sexiest product on earth, which is money, right? The privilege of helping over 6,000 people get interested in this industry, look into it, and join our system to learn it. But in today's video, I have nothing to sell you. So today I'm going to talk about how to start making money as a business loan broker without complicated funnels, without website, without automations, or anything that someone might or might not have told you that you need in order to make money in this amazing industry. And I believe that this is the best business to start and grow because it doesn't require inventory. It doesn't require for you to hope that you find the best property and buy it and rent it. It doesn't require you to deal with the competition of starting an Amazon business and whatever business you think of. All of them need business loan brokers because at some point in their lifetime, they will need capital. So today we're going to walk you through, in layman's terms, how to find people, which is all around you, who are looking for money and how to turn them into interested leads and want to work with you, and how to make sure that you get paid from every transaction. So if you think that's an interesting topic that you want to learn about, definitely like this video and subscribe to this channel so I can have the reach to bring stuff like this in front of you. And as you're going through the video, if you have any comments and thoughts, please comment below. I go through all the comments myself and reply back. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to start making your first dollar by generating first couple of leads. So let's go through that. I'm going to share my screen and give you some free resources that you can use right now to generate leads. All right, this is our first lead source. This is one of the biggest. This can help you generate hundreds of thousands of dollars if you use it the right way. It is uschamber.com. This is a directory of all the Chamber of Commerces within the United States. These are, if you don't know what a Chamber of Commerce is, it's a group networking event of like-minded business people, right? So you usually meet at a location that the chamber president determines. Some of them are completely free. Some of them might have an entry fee of whatever, $10, $15. But I just wanted to show you this because many people are not aware of this. So you go to their website, you look at the directory, and you have all the states here. And I just want to show you this. What's mind-boggling is that how many chambers are present in most of the states. You take California, almost 600 different Chamber of Commerce gatherings. And each of these gatherings, usually determined by the city and the county and whatnot, they have multiple meetings throughout the year, right? So that's like thousands of meetings per year. Iowa, Indiana, 171. Let's just choose, I don't know, Illinois. And then from here, you choose wherever you are locally close to, right? You usually go to Chamber of Commerce events in your locality, so you don't have to jump on a plane and go anywhere. So find a city that you're nearby, and then wherever that is, and they have that information. So you go to their website. If you go to their website, they usually have the event calendar. So when they're meeting next and someone bring you as a guest, or you go through the list of the people who are chamber members, and you can find out if you want to be in that room with people who are going to be your referral partners or the end user, meaning that someone who's actually looking for funding. Referral partner is basically a strategic partnership between you and someone who has access to other businesses. It could be a financial advisor, it could be an accountant, it could be a bank manager. So this is an amazing resource that you need to be in front of to see what's going on near you. Another one is Eventbrite.com. So if you just filter it by United States and check out what kind of events are happening right now near you, this is an amazing tool. I used to use this a lot when I used to go to networking events, and I still do. I travel at least once a month to go to different meetings. I'm a lot more strategic right now because of the size of our businesses, but I started from here. Basically, you click on the category. If you're targeting like restaurants, then you can do food and drink, health, music. There's so many different categories. If you click on business, you'll see that I want to network, I want to have business network. And there's a lot of virtual ones too. You don't even need to leave your home. One of the events that I attended virtually, they had like 300 people in there. Like amazing networking opportunity of people who probably don't know any business loan brokers. This is the second one. You can create a free account and go through this and check it out. Now, I'm not going to do a demo of the website because you can figure it out yourself. Just eventbrite.com, create an account and just do the things. Rewatch this video if you need to see what's happening. You choose, if you're in the United States, choose United States and networking events and you filter it by the event that you're looking for. Third one is one of the best referral partners for business loan brokers are branch managers of different banks, because they have what we call the turndowns, right? Turndowns are basically businesses that apply for funding through the bank, but guess what? 86% of the time, they're going to be declined for funding through a bank. And these bank managers, their hands are kind of tied. I mean, in our community, we have hundreds of people who came from the banking industry. They confirmed over and over again, that's exactly what's happening. The small business bank manager, they can't really help them with access to getting capital, and they need a partner. I myself built partnership with multiple branches. He used to send me leads every single day. This alone could be a multi-million-dollar funding strategy for you. So what happens is you go to LinkedIn if you have a LinkedIn account. If you don't worry about it. But if you do, you're probably not using it to generate leads in a strategic manner. So you go to LinkedIn, you type in branch manager, it shows you results of 2.5 million people. And then from there, you can connect with them and you can send them messages, especially if it is local, right? So you can go meet them in person, take them out to lunch to find out what they do with their turndowns. Usually once you start building relationship with the branch managers, now you have access to the tellers. Tellers are the people who are facing businesses doing deposits or cashing checks every single day, right? That's how I was able to connect with more than 50 people, but not 50 branches. Each branch has a few people, right? And that's your way of generating free leads, and you are the top of the mind for them, because the last thing a branch manager wants to do is look bad in the eyes of their customers who deposit money to the branch. They don't have anywhere else to submit their leads to, right? This is a third way of generating leads. I can go through probably another 24 different ways of generating referral partnerships. We covered in our training extensively. We actually had a call. I had a guest. One of our guests was someone who's been in BLB for such a long time. And she was walking us through how more than 60% of her entire lead generation is coming from our referral partnerships. 60% is a lot for her company because they're making a few $1 million a year. So these are 3 ways that you can generate leads like immediately starting from today, right now, for you to dip your toes into this industry. And if you're in this industry, if you're not utilizing these, this is going to give you a lot of leverage and it's going to help you come out of your shell. If you're a little shy and you're introverted, maybe you don't like networking, but you will notice that it's going to create the change that you're looking for in your life, financial means. So I wanted to keep this video short. I'm going to take you back to my camera. So I'm going to talk to you about what to do next. All right, as you can see, you have now so many different resources available that you can tap into anytime to find people who are looking for strategic partnerships, like people who have access to others who always look for funding, or the end user, someone who is looking for funding. The next question is, all right, Oz, yeah, now I know where to go to find these people, but what do I even tell them? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. So let's go through that. Let's say you go to a Chamber of Commerce meeting, and more than likely you are not going to see any other business loan broker because this industry is not saturated. I can guarantee that you're going to see a banker, probably a mortgage broker, you're going to see a real estate person, you're going to even see like a fire alarm company, you're going to see like an insurance company, but a small business loan broker, it is usually in these Chamber of Commerce meetings is non-existent. I'm talking about non-bank lending. So it's like free for all, basically. You go in there, your job is to help people understand what it is that you do. So you got to keep things very simple. So when you meet someone, let's say you come across the first person in that meeting, you tell them, hey, I'm in the business of helping small businesses and startups to get access to capital. And we usually approve deals when the banks cannot and will not approve, and I have access to connections who can help your customers, if it is a referral partner, or you potentially get access to capital. Are you in the market of looking for more capital? Are you trying to grow your business? Are you trying to buy an equipment? And then based on the response, you can tell them, great, is it okay if my funding partners contact you? Because at this stage, unless you're a part of my network and you're highly trained in this, you are a referral partner for funding companies, right? You don't want to do a deep dive. You don't want to go through the underwriting process. You don't want to talk about the rates because you don't know. Like, it's underwriter's job. Your goal is to generate a lead, which is an interested party who wants to receive some kind of capital credit funding to accomplish whatever they want to accomplish with that money, right? If the person says yes, that's awesome. And the next step is to connect with a partner. So you can either Google companies who are connecting with referral partners to submit deals. Again, if you're in our network, you have access to referral partners, you have access to direct lenders, you have access to 12 different funding options. However, if you're doing this on like shoestring budget on your own, it is still possible to do. When you bring leads, there are a lot of people who want to work with you. You can find an experienced business loan broker and tell them, hey, if you want to split this deal if I bring you leads, right? That's how you monetize. That's how I started it, right? I worked with another business loan broker who knew far more than I did. I didn't know anything about the industry. All I did was to bring some leads to him. He talked to them, he got them funded, and I got paid my share of the commission, which is handsome, right? So usually a few $1,000s depending on the size of the deal. So that's the next step. And the final thing that I'm going to leave you with is that create an action item of what you want to accomplish, because you cannot hit goals that you haven't created. Like, what is your goal? What are you trying to truly accomplish? If it is a monetary goal, you have to be specific on what it is. Like, I want to get to a point of being able to generate additional $2,000, $3,000 a month. Perfect. Then if that's the case, you will need to probably generate 15, 20 leads a month, meaning that you generate those leads, a few of them will be a good fit, a few of them will go through the application piece and get approved, a few of them will get the funding. So, when you sit back and you kind of, you have to reverse engineer it, right? So if you need 15 leads on a given month and you have, let's say, zero budget, how do you generate it in a month? You have the entire month to do that. So if you attend one event, you're going to probably get 15 people from just one event. But let's say it's not a good event, right? And you have to go to one event per week. Your goal per week is to have 5 people who are interested in funding. Can you do that? If you can say yes to that, because to have 5 people interested in your offer, you're going to probably talk to 10 people, which is very common in any networking event. And you could be a shy person. That's perfectly fine. But it's going to come down to doing the right thing. That might seem like the painful thing for now, but it's going to help you build your future and get you out of what it is that you're in right now, which you said you wanted to be out of, right? If you're not, if you're perfectly comfortable, you're probably not watching this anyways, right? So this is a relatively short video. Just wanted to walk you through that option of generating leads.